Hi, second graders. Today we're working on lesson 3, sketching story. The objectives are I can sketch a small moment story, and I can add sensory details, character feelings, dialogue, and inner thoughts to my drawing. I want to think about my seed moment when I was gardening and I happened to find white bugs in my soil. All right, I want to think about that moment and make a quick sketch about what I remember seeing. Okay, so first I'm thinking about I have 6 garden beds, and these garden beds are along the fence that I share with my neighbor. 4, 5, 6. There's a little walkway here. I've got some plants over here. And this is the fence that separates our home from our neighbor's house. All right, I remember squatting down here by the first garden bed. I remember I had a big shovel. I remember seeing a bunch of white bugs that sort of clustered in the corner. What else did I see? Let me think. I have the soil. Soil that was here. All right, there's my quick sketch. Okay, now looking down at the section below, you're not going to fill this part out, but I do want to use these words to help me think about more details I can add to my sketch, to my story idea here. Okay, I want to think about what I saw while I was outside. I remember seeing soil. I remember seeing these thick white bugs. I remember seeing my shovel and the bugs on the shovel. Okay. Next, what did I hear? I remember hearing what did I hear? I heard a bunch of plants around me moving because there was wind blowing through. So I remember hearing plants moving. All right, what did I touch? What did I touch? I remember touching one of these grubs, and when I poked it, it was really squishy and it curled up too. Let's see. I'm gonna draw maybe a larger picture of a gloved hand, and when I put this grub, it turned out to be a grub, in my hand and I poked it with my finger, it would curl. How do I draw this? It would curl up. All right. I remember also feeling the wind blow my hair. It was a windy day. And in our backyard here, the wind sort of blows through the side of our house. All right, next would be smell. What did I smell? I remember smelling fresh soil. I like the smell of fresh soil. So I smelled fresh soil. And also I added some manure to my soil, so I smelled manure as well, which I do like the smell of that because it reminds me of planting. Let's see, what else? So the next would be taste. I didn't taste anything in this story, so there's nothing to add there. And you may not have all the senses in your story, and that's okay too. All right, so next I want to think about what were some character feelings that I had. What was I feeling in my seed moment? Well, when I first dug up these white bugs and saw a lot of them living in a cluster, I actually felt scared. I was really worried. So I remember feeling scared and worried. I was scared because I saw so many of them and I didn't know what kind of bug they were at first. So that worried me that they could potentially be damaging my garden. Then I felt excited at the same time because the year before I had laid fresh soil in these bins, and so it was kind of exciting that there was life happening in my garden beds. So I was scared and worried, but also excited at the same time. All right, so next I want to think about, let's see, going back to our objective, I did sensory details, character, feelings, dialogue. Okay, what did I remember saying? I remember out loud saying, ew. Let's see, how can I make a little speech bubble here? I remember saying, ew. What else did I say? Oh, I remember when I looked up on my phone to find out what type of bug this was. Oh, you know what? My phone. I didn't draw my phone in here. Let me add that there. It was in my back pocket. I had my phone in my back pocket and I pulled it out to do some research. And I remember out loud saying grubs. So let me add that. All right, grubs. I remember thinking that's what Timon and Pumbaa on Lion King eat. Like, that's what's in my garden? And because I was by myself, I didn't say a lot of things out loud. I said a lot of things in my head. So I had a lot of inner dialogue. I remember saying, so I'm going to be thinking, here's my speech bubble. What are you? Are you good or bad? That was my big question I wanted to figure out. Are you good or bad? All right. So students, today I want you to make a quick sketch of your seed story. Then look at the sensory details list below. You're not filling this part in yet, remember that. And I want you to note, using one sense at a time, adding some details to your story. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you touch or feel? What did you smell? What did you taste? Then I want you to think about what you felt in your seed moment. Add your feelings to your drawing. Think about what you might have said or who somebody around you might have said something. What sort of dialogue was happening in the moment around you? And then also adding your inner thoughts to your sketch.